Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is game 2 of 2BH's in-house tournament. I am Phobos.
And I'm Gent.
And here we are casting FXOBoss versus Flash.
And a nice split from both of them.
We are on the map Metalopolis here, spawning cross positions.
And this map is very nice for Zerg because he can just send the Overlord here, and right when he scouts, he can just send the scout here. And then if he's on any of those, he automatically knows he's there.
And that's
But
the last map.
he still has to scout if...
Do any of these map favor Terran? Man, you know what map I miss? I'm a Terran player, mind you. I miss Lost Temple. That ledge, you could just drop a Thoron or a tank, and it just killed them.
Close spawns.
I think this is the MLG version of the map.
So I guess they can't spawn here?
That is not possible.
They can't spawn here? Or here?
I think they're forced into cross positions.
Oh, are they? And I wonder if he's going to wall off with the barracks with no add-on or just the resupply depots.
Well, that 4 racks open pressure from Flash in the first game created such a sense of pressure that I think FXO was afraid to move out, which is a very unique position for Zerg, because usually they're the ones that create that kind of pressure containing their opponent.
And he is doing a patrol scout, and he is going to see a 15 hatch. Or is it 14 hatch? I always don't know the build orders. I think it's 15. 15 hatch, 14 pool or something like that.
I think we're actually going to see a 15 expansion.
Yeah, hatchery. 15 hatch. Come on. Yeah, 15.
That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
I meant spawning pool, but whatever.
And we're not seeing Destiny play. That surprises me. Every Zerg I go against on the ladder is Destiny play. It's quite frustrating. And just normal scouting going down. I don't know if these players are actually scouting for information or if they're just scouting to see where they are.
See where their opponent is, yeah. But either way, they are going to grab information. Like Flash now knows that FXO is going for an early expansion here.
Yep, and wonder if he's going to try doing anything with the bunker. He does see the spawning pool.
Did he see that?
I don't know. Did he?
Yeah,
he did see the spawning pool.
And it looks like he's just going to go ahead and get out of there.
Ooh, or is he going to do something? No. Maybe.
Just playing around
the road. We see a tech lab going down. Maybe we're going to see an early combat shield or stim. And with the looks like normal play to me. Don't see any gas going down yet. I expect to see gas about when it's about 3/4 of the way down, I guess, on the spawning pool, so you can kind of get enough gas for speed right when it's done. But
and it looks like that wall off is complete for Flash, so that drone isn't going to be able to get inside and grab much information. Unlike the first game, we do have a tech lab on the first barracks with Reapers coming out.
I don't really see
I miss Reapers. I missed them in the beta. They were totally abused. You didn't even have to proxy them. You just get like 3 or 4, two racks, pump out a couple Reapers, and there was nothing your opponent could do. I'll admit it was very cheap, but man, I think Blizzard went a little far in nerfing them.
Yeah, we do see a Spinecrawler, kind of a... Did he see any Reapers?
He hasn't even scouted the front.
I don't know if he saw anything. He doesn't have any kills. I don't know. I don't know why he's getting this Spinecrawler. He does.
Probably out of precaution.
Yeah, that's one drone that.
Well, he hasn't even seen Flash's base yet, so he's pretty much building blind here.
Yeah, he hasn't even. He
hasn't done
look
any
at his
scouting.
Vision. Pretty much where he is, he hasn't scouted. So very.
All right, looks like we got those Reapers moving out now. The thing about Reapers is they take so long to build. They're I think 45 seconds, almost as long as a tank.
That's like 45 seconds. Yeah, 45 seconds. That is pretty long. And are they going to do damage? These Spinecrawlers in the wrong position, so you could do a little bit of damage.
I think they need to get around
Queen
to the other side.
Oh.
Nope, go away.
Don't they do like extra damage?
Oh, they do like 30 damage. They're excellent building tanks. They're just so fragile. You know, like the Marines, they only take a couple hits to go down.
You're seeing a layer come down. I wonder if he's going to go for the same type of thing. I would like to see roaches more. I haven't seen roaches from this guy or the last.
From
Azure. Is that Azure?
Azure, yeah. A-Z-U-R-E, however you spell that.
Something like that.
Weird Australians and your funky names.
Gosh, the Australians. Ooh, here we go.
There we see some Reaper pressure. Did you see the Day 9 daily where he mentioned that pretty much all the names on Starcraft are either a disease, a philosopher, or a prescription?
That is true. So Flash.
No, it wasn't a disease. It was
like a. Flash is a superhero. Or
yeah, he is.
Or like flashing someone. It's a verb. Or
it's adjective.
Yeah, and boss.
It's a noun too.
Boss is a noun because.
Let's break down the English language here on StarCraft 2.
Yeah, we are learning English, and what do we see? Aspire.
All right.
Aspire does start with an S.
Good job. Do have the reactor coming down on the factory up at Flash's base, as well as a starport that just finished.
These two Reapers not giving up. Did they even have any kills?
No, but the thing about Reapers is they do quite a bit of damage to light units, as well as they're very quick to snipe buildings.
And they are very quick themselves. Baneling nest going down. Same thing going down.
See, like those will go down if those Reapers throw even 2 or 3 grenades at them.
And Speedlings, they won't be able to do anything, it looks like. Just this Overlord just hanging out. Hey guys. Hello.
Do have level 1 upgrades coming down again for Flash. Combat shields are done, and Stim is on the way out. We're not seeing any Marauders, but without any kind of roaches, I don't see a reason to get them.
And it just
looks like we have another drop going out.
And he does not have it. It's always nice to keep an Overlord. Overlords usually across here, so you can look at snipe or look at drops coming in, and then some like around here.
Spire is done though. I wonder if that medevac is going to get there before any kind of Mutalisk pop.
I think it will. I don't know.
They'll get there before they pop, but
it'll be close.
They'll pop just in time to, I think, stop too much damage from happening.
You will see the Baneling nest, maybe. Let's see. And didn't see anything yet.
There you go.
And he does show his Banelings again. Very not. Man, he's just revealing his tech. He doesn't even have to scout.
Well, there you go.
And there goes the scan anyway.
So, kind of moot now. I did see all those Mutalisks as well.
So he's putting up a couple missile turrets. You don't really want to overdo the missile turrets. You only need about. I always like to do a triangle like that.
Yeah.
Because always. You know, you only really need 3. That's very good placement right here. Just what I was talking about.
The thing about Mutalisks is once you get like 8 of them, they can snipe down those missile turrets and open whole flanks of your mineral line, which are so annoying. Those
Reapers are going to get taken out.
Poor Reapers, run!
I think they're pretty cost effective. I don't know if they're.
They grabbed a lot of scouting information, but as far as damage wise, no, they were not cost effective at all.
Yeah.
He should have just used Marines.
And a nice.
In the smoke, very well played.
I think he did see that, but he wasn't paying attention. Wow. Look at
that's pretty crazy. Stim going down, gonna snipe some Overlords.
Ooh, very nice. 2 Overlords. 3 Overlords.
Takes him.
Nice. He only lost 2 Marines.
Nice. And supply caps FXO there.
Very nice. 3 Overlords, and you do see a gold expansion. It's very vulnerable, but I think he's in a good position. 20 Banelings come down.
Oh my goodness.
And he will get these taken out. He is dropping the Marines. He's going to leave them all. Might as well do some damage.
He needs to start pumping out a lot more Marines if you hope to deal with that increasing.
If he were just to get Infestors, I think he could be in a good position. He is getting his expansion up, and he does not know about it, so he cannot deny it, but maybe... Ooh.
And there go those Mutalisks. Where are those Marines?
Taking out quite a bit. Take out those Marines, but there's only 2 Marines. Take them out.
What are you talking about? There's like 5 of them.
I only saw 2.
There's like 8 of them right there. He's got half of them over here not doing anything. Oh, what's he doing? He needs to cut more Marines.
More Marines over here not
doing anything.
He actually is doing quite a bit of damage over here. Surprisingly.
Oh, those gold expansions are so rewarding, but so hard to hold.
Yeah, so vulnerable. Look at all these, especially against Zerglings or any Zerg unit. Just all these, and we do see a push coming out. I wonder if he's going to try.
I think he might actually try and circumvent it.
Oh my gosh.
That
scary force. He does have a planetary fortress.
And he's got missile turrets up now. Oh boy.
Very deadly. Very deadly. And where's upgrades like? 0-0 still. 3 reactors coming down.
Those have got to be on extra barracks now.
Got a reactor on a barracks, on a barracks.
And on a barracks.
On a barracks, yeah. And he's just taking out this
by
very good,
gold expansion.
very smart idea. I like that because he does have planetary forces. All his forces were down there, so he's not gonna.
There's not nearly enough Marines.
Yeah.
That is toast.
Oh, very nice. Very nice snipe.
Oh man, this is not looking good for Flash.
Not at all. And we do see the count, and he is
dropping like a rock.
And FXO is in the lead on the food count. You see
Thor coming out. That will handle a lot of this pretty nicely. Able to absorb a lot of those banelings.
But opportunity to take out that barracks out. Like to go to the middle line.
Looks like he is pulling SCVs for defense. He needs to focus down those mutalisks. And the Thor does manage to drive them off.
Wow. And if FXO is in the lead right here, so he is going to have to get more SCVs. But at this point, FXO does need to expand. And one thing he does need to do is get upgrades. He will not be able to maintain this lead if he does not get upgrades.
Level 2 weapon upgrades and level 1 vehicle upgrades for Flash.
And they do have 1-1 right now, so I'd say Flash is in the lead because they're kind of, even though he's a little behind, he does have those upgrades, which gives him a huge advantage. Plus
I don't know how much of his units are tied up in workers.
Ooh, he did quite a bit.
I think FXO is in the lead at this point.
FXO is in the lead. He doesn't need to expand though. That expand would help so much.
Does have that third up and running.
And he does know about that third.
And it looks like he's going to continue to throw more units
this is gonna be
at
so
this
much damage.
expansion.
He takes that out. That is huge.
Mops up all those Marines. If he gets a couple more.
What is he doing with these?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Didn't want him destroyed. I don't know. Got a lot of more Zerglings. A lot of more Zerglings coming out onto the board, and a lot of them are moved morphing straight into bait.
Oh, I guess the Zergling fire. And that was very huge on Flash.
Looks like we got some distance mining going on.
He needs to expand. You just took out an expansion. You need to expand yourself. Instead of getting this macro hatch, you need to go right here.
I am very concerned for Flash's position. I don't know if he's going to be able to come back and win it from this point.
Yeah, I don't know what he can do. He only has a couple of...
Did have an moves his orbital command from the main to that expansion.
And you can see the food count. He didn't lose very many SCVs there because he did send them off.
Managed to pull them off, but he's got basically no standing army.
And these
suicide submarines right there. Those guys are toast.
And at this point in the game, those are actually huge for his army composition.
Even 5 Marines
any
deals
lead
a
you
lot
can
of
get,
damage.
Especially since you just got this denied. But he does
a lot
have
of
mules.
tanks. He's switching from Thor's back into tanks. Since there's basically no.
If he denies it again, that'll be so huge.
He's just gonna run by, get those Marines out of there.
Oh, and
run!
He will get all
Run!
These guys taken and all these forces will go down. He does take out all the tanks. That's still pretty huge.
Yeah.
Get upgrades, man.
And this is where Zerg just absolutely shines, because he just took out all those tanks and immediately has another 28 Zerglings on the board. And
he's getting this expansion.
Flash is up against the ropes at this point. Not able to keep on par with the macro. That gold harassment, I don't know if I agree with. He can't cut army production, because then his gold will just crumple and he'll lose everything. But he needs to take another expansion. He's getting outproduced. And look where this medevac is going.
Very nice.
All right.
Do you see a little push coming out?
A lot of Zerglings again. No Banelings in this mix. What the heck kind of sixth sense is that?
What the?
He scanned right on top of that army.
Flash. I think you're hacking.
It
Flash.
Must have been that Zelnaga tower. Does snipe that Expo. Bunch of Marines in the back. Does pick off a lot of those Zerglings. You have some Marauders in the back mix now. Hopefully to soak up some of that.
Let's take out this little drop. Does he have Marauders?
Does have a couple Marauders. I think they're there to start absorbing that Baneling damage.
Yeah, very true.
But they're not going to do very well against all those Mutalisks.
But he did get this denied, and so he needs to re-expand again. Look at his money. He can expand 3 times. Man. And I think Flash is now in the lead again because look at
I don't know.
1-2 upgrades with stim and combat shields, and
food count is even again. I don't know how.
and
Flash
look at that
managed to pull that
0-0
off.
upgrades still. He's just barely getting.
We do have Mutilus in the main for Flash here. Gonna snipe off some structures, pick off a couple tanks there.
Oh
You
no!
gotta stay away from those Marines though.
Did he kill that? Oh, he just flew it off.
No, he flew it to a goal. Those Thors are stuck on the wrong side of that cliff.
We do see a counter coming down right here. He can have a clean. He can take out the expansion. If he does, that would be so
Maybe those
huge for
Mutilus
Flash.
are coming in pretty quick.
And he does take it out. That's so huge for Flash. Flash is in a huge lead because of that. He does have to take another one out. And at this point, I'd just like to see FXO do counter. Actually, I don't know. His counter would not be very effective.
Level 2 armor, level 3 weapons coming down for the Flash. That gold is nearly mined out, and we see Flash taking another expo.
And look what we have here. 1 upgrade. Yes.
We do have the double expansion, triple expansion going down for FXO.
That's what we need to see about 10 minutes ago. not that much. But
a lot of Mutilus fly right into that Thor.
Thors and Marines. That's
man,
huge.
got cut off really well there.
And he does need to get a good surround.
He is. Those Marines are pulling quite a bit of ways of the head of that mech, though. Getting more. Very good tactical decision by FXO in that situation. Staying on the high ground too, very smart.
Yeah, that's very smart. And he's not staying back, making sure he's not on the creep. This is on the creep.
Ooh, Flash has the limited content edition of Starcraft. Those Thors have wings.
Oh.
Didn't notice that till just now. Looks like
and he's going to be on creeps. That will be big. Getting a nice round in the back. Oh, very nice move from So
looks like Thors do focus grounding for area.
Wow.
That frontal wall did collapse, though. There are a lot of Mutiluses on the board for Flash. If he counterattacks right now, he'll probably be in decent shape.
And that's one big advantage to spreading creep all as much as you can, because your units are much faster on creep, which makes it so even stim Marines, it's hard for them to get away from your surround.
Too.
So if you can spread creep as much as you can, as long as they're on creep, you're in a huge advantage.
I completely missed that drop in the back of the base too. No wonder he didn't move those Mutiluses out. Look at that cloud though. It is absolutely humongous.
Do you see a third? Oop.
Nice engagement by Flash right there.
Now he's just getting Thors and Marines. And what is this? Level 2
Level
armor?
2 weapon upgrade.
Still only has 0-1. Remaking a Baneling nest, because he did lose this.
Did get sniped.
Yeah.
He's not making. He's pretty much completely cut drone production.
Oh, he was in a huge lead, and now they're
pretty much even.
Pretty much even, but that 2 mules, that puts him in the lead on economy. And those mulists aren't very
grabbing a little bit of map control. That thing will get sniped down pretty quick here.
Flash's tech is already pretty much into late game.
Oh, that statue exploded. Mutilus swing in and swing out just in time to dodge those Marines.
That was a good kill on the expansion, but not
very
enough
well
to really.
done. I'm not sure that FXO has any idea that this, what is that, 11 o'clock expansion is up and running. Yeah, that Overlord is just out of position. You have a drop going down at the 3 o'clock position. Zerglings stream in to take care of it.
And they will take care of it. Oh, and they do cancel it. Very nice. You see it right here.
Those Thors look so awesome.
Wow.
That's one thing I wish I saw more of. I wish I saw more Thors in the Terran matchups.
Yeah, I think the more upgrades you get on your guys, like the more badass they look. And he has a nice spread on it.
Very well played. Those Marines have been stimmed quite thoroughly, though. They are pretty low on health. Look at that. Thor just go to town on that expansion.
Nice. Putting the Thor in front, Marines, and the tank in the back. That's a very nice placement.
Folks, that Thor goes down into that focus fire.
Nice defense again from FXO.
Those Banelings were able to sweep around the mech and mop up a lot of those Marines, leaving the Zerglings to focus down that Thor and tank.
FXO's micro is not bad. I think it might even be better than Flash's, but Flash's macro and decision making is far
staying
superior.
way ahead of him. There are no turrets at this base. Those Needless are going to clean everything up.
Vikings, random Vikings.
Ooh, Baneling's moving in.
Oh, Banelings. Oh, they take
Does
out
sacrifice
a couple
some
things,
Marines, but saves almost all of those.
and he is going to take out this
SCVs.
expansion, maybe?
Yeah, that's going down.
Oh, yeah, it goes down. He does move out of there. Very nice. Now 2 base versus 4. Now it's actually looking good for FXO. It's just balanced. It's
Well,
going
look
back
at
and
the
forth.
food count.
Ooh, look at this. Ow.
Does snap manage to snap a few Mulas on the way out there.
This is actually looking pretty good for FXO.
I'm actually very impressed with Flash's unit composition at this point.
I'm impressed with FXO's like staying into this game as long as he has more Banelings coming out. Look at this huge force. I wonder if he's going for an all-in now.
He very may well be.
Yeah, pretty
off
much.
a 2 base, I don't think he has a whole lot of options left.
Yeah, he does not even have enough money to expand. Look at that. So he might as well do something. So,
Baneling's coming in.
if FXO can don't. Oh, FXO is huge loss right there.
Oh, loses a lot of those ground forces.
Whoa, actually does
everything.
defend it. Oh, flag. Wow, he does defend it. That was really big on FXO because he didn't
Marines
decide
are going
to.
to come in and suicide themselves.
Oh. One thing is Zerg, just defend. If you see him go on creep, you can
Oh my
attack
gosh,
him, but
that was incredible.
don't get too anxious and try to attack off creep because that will kill you.
Those Zerglings are going to finish off that floor really quick.
One random field. Keep on seeing guys, and he has pretty
How
much.
is he keeping up this constant stream of units?
But he's almost mined out. He can afford like probably
If he
10 more
saved
Marines.
everything up, I think he could afford one more expansion. And that might win the game if he doesn't end it.
FXO is in the lead right here.
That macro hatchery was providing quite a bit of reinforcements for FXO.
It's actually not too 3-bit. I don't know.
Is there any tech left for FXO?
I don't think it has Zerglings left.
There's a lot of drones coming in.
That tank is almost down. Just sending them the Zerglings 2x2.
There's that. Another queen goes down there.
And it does look like this is very bad for FXO.
Oh my
So
god.
can't really get
Into the feed.
Man, very close game. And I think they did tonight expansion when we weren't paying attention. We're really bad at paying attention to this.
And I think all he can make at this point are spine crawlers and Zerglings. He's out of. Well, no, he's not. He's out of minerals. He can't make anything more expensive.
Wow. And that is going to be. Wow. Very close.
Flash, I think, hung on by the skin of his teeth that game.
And I think that final push, that big push that we saw, FXO kind of got impatient, and he got impatient and decided to make an attack off creep, which killed him because Flash can just kite him and stutter step snipe a lot of guys.
I don't know.
You really want to be on that creep if you're wanting to deuce around.
Flash lost pretty much everything in that attack, though. He just pulled everything left and threw it at him. And unfortunately, very fortunately for Flash, it was just enough to break the line.
Yeah. But if he were to wait until he was on creep and do an attack, he could have had a lot more guys for defense and maybe could have won, but I don't...
Well, I gotta
don't know.
congratulate Flash on an excellent unit composition. He kept his ratio of Marines to tanks to medevacs to Thors in very good proportion. He didn't get top heavy.
He knew what to do. And 2-3 upgrades again.
Yeah, it was
And
very good. Check the upgrades on the mech. Now, level 2 upgrades.
And we still have 0-0 and we only had one armor or one weapon for this. So I think FXO could have gotten that if he did have those upgrades again.
One thing FXO, is your gameplay was really good in my opinion. You were a little slow on expansions, and those upgrades are what killed you. You would have steamrolled a lot earlier, had a lot more potent and cost-effective units if you grabbed those upgrades early in
For
the
instance,
game.
when you sniped that gold, that was so huge because you
And
had
you
2
were
other bases, and you
so
had like
far in the
800.
lead.
He had like 800 minerals, and I think wasn't he only on these 3? You could have expanded twice over here, right here, even right there. But what a lot of players like to do is they they take out an expansion. They're like, oh, I'm in a huge lead. I'm going to make a ton of units and finish them off.
Yeah.
But instead, you want to micro up, and then you don't want to take the. You don't want to try winning when there's a chance that you could. You want to win when you know you can.
Anyway, this is FXOBoss.
And this is Gent.
If you like the gameplay or want us to cast one of your games, send comments or replays to BronzeLeaguePerspective@hotmail.com. Again, that's BronzeLeaguePerspective@hotmail.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook as well. Just search Bronze League Perspective. And we got to thank 2bh.org for letting us cast their in-house tournament. Go to 2bh.org. Check out the forums there. Guys are really nice.
Yeah, they're very. They even invited us to cast these live.
Cast them. Unfortunately, we're not able to do that at this time.
Hopefully
in
the next tournament. Yeah. So next tournament you guys get, hit us up and we'll
see what we can do for you.
Try getting those for you. Come on the American servers. Yeah.
This is FXOBoss signing out.
This is Gent. Peace out.